Everybody, in our last video you already discussed about the flower. Flower is a specialized structure meant for sexual reproduction. Okay, you know already different parts of flower. A flower consists of two main parts. What are the accessory organ and sexual organ? This means non-essential organ, essential organ. What are the essential organ and non-essential organ? Okay, calyx and coryllas are the accessory organ. This means non-essential organs. And Androecium and Gynoecium are the essential organs. These are the sexual organs. Okay. In bisexual flower, both Androecium and Gynoecium are present. In monosexual flower or unisexual flower is either male or female. Male flower consists only Androecium and female flowers consist only Gynoecium essential organs. Okay. Next one, floral organs are arranged on the thalamus in different manner. On the basis of the arrangement of floral parts, this means calyx, corolla, Androecium and Gynoecium, flowers are categorized into different types of symmetries. What type of symmetrical flowers are present? The first one is actinomorphic. If this flower cut in any vertical plane gives two equal halves through the center of the flower. And zygomorphic. This means these flowers only cut in one direction gives equal halves. Okay, but remaining directions may not give equal halves. This type of flowers are known as zygomorphic. But in Kenna, like flowers, may not give equal halves in any vertical plane cutting. This type of flowers are known as asymmetry or amorphic flowers. Flower which bears bract is called bractate. Without bract is called abractate. Bract means nothing but it is a small leaf-like structure at the base of the pedicel of the flower, especially in axil. So, the bract containing flowers are known as bractate flowers. Bract absent flowers are known as abractate flowers. On the basis of the floral parts arrangement like calyx, corolla, Androecium and Gynoecium on the thalamus, flowers are categorized into three. What are they? The first one is hypogynous. In this flower, the Gynoecium occupy superior position. The remaining floral parts are arranged below of the Gynoecium like a calyx, corolla, Androecium. This type of flowers are known as hypogynous flower. In this hypogynous flower, the position of the ovary is superior ovary. Perigynous flower, the thalamus is cup-shaped. The floral parts arranged on the rib of the cup-shaped thalamus. Okay. In this flower, the ovary is situated as off superior or off inferior ovary. But in epigynous flower, the thalamus is deep cup-shaped and also the gynoecium is arranged in this type of cup-shaped thalamus. Okay, the ovary wall and thalamus both are fused with one another, and floral parts are arranged above the gynoecium, like calyx, corolla, and androecium. In this type of flowers, the ovary is situated inferior. I want to go to discuss about some floral parts like a calyx, corolla, androecium, and gynoecium. Let us discuss about one by one. Okay, the board ones. The first one is calyx. Okay, calyx are also known as sepals. Okay, generally these are green in their color, and these green colored sepals are situated outermost whorl of the flower. Outermost whorl of the flower, and also meant for protecting other floral parts in the bud condition. In the bud condition, the remaining floral parts like corolla, androecium, and gynoecium are protected by these sepals. Understand? Next one, these sepals, that means are calyx, are either polycephalous or gamocephalous. Polycephalous means sepals are free. These are not fused with one another. They are free. The free sepals are known as polycephalous. Some in other species like Datura metal like species, the sepals are fused with one another and forms a bell-shaped structure. Okay, this type of fused sepals are known as gamocephalous. Gamocephalous. Okay, gamocephalous means sepals are fused with one another. And corolla. Okay, these are technically called petals. Okay, these petals are very bright colored to attract insect for their pollination. This means these corollas are indirectly useful for reproduction. This means these are bright in their color to attract insect to the pollination. Understand? These are also arranged on the thalamus in the second whorl of the floral parts. Okay. Next one, these are also either polycephalous, that means the petals are free. Petals are fused with one another. The stuff of flowers are known as gamopetalous. Gamopetalous. These petals are different in their shape and different species. In the Datura metal, the petals are funnel in their shape. Androecium members like ray florets or disky florets, flowers are shows tubular statues. Ocimum sanctum, Ocimum, tulasi. The flower shows bilipid shaped corollas. Bilipid corollas are present in this Ocimum sanctum. One, aestivation. What is aestivation? Aestivation means the arrangement of floral organs in the floral bud condition. Floral bud condition is known as aestivation. Okay, aestivation and the flower are mainly categorized four different types. The first one is valvate aestivation. In this valvate aestivation, floral organs are just touch one another at their margins without any overlapping. Okay, without any overlapping, floral parts are fused or just touch one another at their margins. This type of arrangement this type of aestivation is known as valvate aestivation. This means these are the valvate aestivation. These are not overlapping with one another. These are either free, this means poly or gamo or fused. Either free or fused. Okay, poly or gamo. But these petals are either calyx or corollas are not overlapping each other. Just touch one another at their margins. Example, Calotropis gigantiana. Twisted aestivation. In this twisted aestivation, one margin of the perianth members overlapping regularly margin of the other adjacent perianth members. This means one petal overlap another. That petal overlap another perianth in this way. Okay, these are either poly or gamo, fused or free. Okay, in this way, one margin, this one is the one margin of the perianth member overlap regularly the margin of another existent perianth member. This and overlap another starting portion. This end portion overlap another petal or another perianth starting portion. In this way, regularly overlap each other. This type of aestivation is known as twisted aestivation. This type of arrangement is especially found in hibiscus, Roja sinensis, China rose. One, imbricate aestivation. In this, the perianth members are overlap one another but not in any particular direction. This means, suppose one completely outer and one completely inner. Okay, one perianth is completely outer, another perianth is completely inner. The remaining is outer, inner, outer, inner. Okay, this perianth is completely outer, this perianth is completely inner, the remaining is outer, inner, outer, inner. This type of perianth members arrangement is known as imbricate aestivation. Imbricate aestivation. Example, Cassia occidentalis and Gulmahar. Another one, quincuncial. Okay, this quincuncial look like imbricate aestivation. In this also, the perianth members are overlap one another, but not any particular direction. Okay, in this, two completely outer, okay, and two completely inner. The remaining one is outer and inner. Outer and inner. Okay, these are the completely innermost perianth. These are the completely outermost perianth. The remaining one is outer inner. Okay, this type of aestivation is known as quincuncial aestivation. One is waxillary aestivation. Okay, this waxillary aestivation is also known as a descending imbricate. Descending imbricate. In this descending imbricate, this means waxillary aestivation, the standard petal overlap two wing petals. In this, standard petal is the largest petal. Standard petal is the largest petal. Okay, the remaining, it overlap two wing petals. These are the wing petals. Okay. These wing petal which in turn overlap two smallest petals. These are called keels. Keels. Okay. The largest petal is known as standard petal. The standard petal overlap to wing petal, which wing petals are again overlap another smallest petals. These are called keels. Okay, this type of arrangement is known as waxillary aestivation or descending imbricate aestivation. This type of descending imbricate aestivation is especially found in Fabaceae members like beans, pea, black gram, red gram, groundnut, brown gram, etc. etc. Another one, Androecium. Androecium means it is also known as microsporophyll or stamens. Okay, the Androecium is distinguished into two main parts. There are anther filament, filament of anther, and one of the knob-like structure. That one is anther. Anther filament. Both are known as Androecium. Okay, anther filament is a stalk-like structure, and at the tip of the anther filament consists one of the knob-like structure. That one is anther. This anther is also known as microsporophyll. Microsporophyll. Okay, these anthers are mainly differentiated into two categories on the basis of their thecus member. Okay, the first one is monothecus. Mono means single. Thecus means one of the knob or one of the loop-like structure. And this monothecus anthers contain a single loop. A single loop is present. This means the anther shows only single loop-like structure. Single loop-like structure. Okay. This type of anthers are known as monothecus anther. These type of anthers are especially found in China rose or Malvaceae family members. Malvaceae family members. Dithecous anthers. Di means two. Okay, in this dithecous anther have two loops. Suppose this one is the dithecous anther. One loop and second loop. If you cut this anther, look like two thecae. One first thecae and second thecae. Okay, each thecae, okay, this one is the first thecae, this one is the second thecae. So two thecous anthers are known as dithecous. But each thecae consists, each loop contains two pollen sacs. This thecae consists two pollen sacs. This thecae also consists two pollen sacs. How many pollen sacs are present in dithecous anther? 4. How many pollen sacs are present in monothecous anther? 2. Because in monothecous anther only one loop is present. In dithecous anther consists two loops. Each loop have two pollen sacs. Okay. Another one, sterile stamens. Okay, actually fertile innards into the fertile stamens. Some other stamens are sterile. These sterile stamens are called staminoids. Sterile stamens are called staminoids. Remember this word, very, very important term, this one. Staminoid means sterile stamens. Stamens are either inserted or accepted. Inserted means the stamens are very short in their structure. These are not overlap the corollas of the flower. Okay, these are not beyond the corolla. Okay, not overlap or not exposed to the outer side of the flower. This type of stamens are known as inserted stamens. Accepted stamens means nothing but these are the anther filament is very long and also exposed to atmosphere beyond or overlap, okay, to the corolla of the flower. These are easily find out of the flower. The type of stamens are known as accepted stamens. Inserted stamens means nothing but these are innermost of the corolla. Accepted stamens means nothing but these are exposed out of the corolla. Another technical term is introse or extrose. Introse means the anther facing is inside to the flower. Inside, towards the gynecium, inside. Okay, the type of stamens are known as introse. Inserted, introse. Don't confuse to this term. Inserted means stamens are inside the corolla, inside the flower. Introse means the anther facing towards the gynecium, towards the innermost of the flower. Okay. Extrose, not accepted, extrose. Extrose means the stamen facing towards the peripheral side, towards the corolla, towards the calyx. This type of stamens are known as extrose stamens. Introse means the anther facing is inside. Extrose means the anther facing towards the periphery. Understand? Another one, union of stamens. Stamens are united or free. Okay. Union of stamens with other floral parts. Other floral parts known as adhesion. Okay. Adhesion means union of stamens with other floral parts. Either calyx, either corolla, either perianth. Okay. So the stamens are united with either corolla, either sepals, or either perianth. Thus, phenomenon is known as adhesion. Adhesion. In this adhesion, the first one is epipetalous. Epipetalous. This means the stamens are attached to petals. The stamens are attached to corolla. Is known as epipetalous. Okay, stamens are attached to petals are known as epipetalous. This means stamens are fused to petals is known as epipetalous. Example, solanum species and also petunia. Another one, epicephalus. That means the stamens are attached to sepals or calyx. Okay, this is known as epicephalus. Another, epiphyllous. Epiphyllous means the stamens are attached to perianth. Perianth means the floral parts are non-essential. That means accessory organs are not differentiated into calyx and corolla. There are look like the same. We may not decide which one is the corolla, which one is the calyx. This type of floral accessory organs are known as perianth. So the stamens are attached to perianth is known as epiphyllous. You know, lily. A lily flower lo calyx corolla differentiation undadu. White ga kanipistuntayi. Okay, these are perianth. Okay, on this perianth shows stamens. This means stamens are attached to perianth. Is known as epiphyllous. Example, Lilium candidum. Lily. Gynostegium. This means anthers are fused with stigma. Anthers are fused with stigma is known as gynostegium. Okay. And this gynostegium, anthers are fused with stigma. This type of adhesion is known as gynostegium. It is especially found in Calotropis gigantiana, commonly called Gilledu. Okay, and this shows one of the specialized pollinative mechanism. That one is clip mechanism. Clip mechanism. Another important point that means stamens in a flower may remains free. That means known as polyandrous. May be fused with one another. Maybe fused with one another is called cohesion. Cohesion means stamens are fused. Polyandrous means what? Stamens are remaining free. Stamens are free, polyandrous. Stamens are fused is called cohesion. Okay. On the basis of the cohesion, Stamens are categorized into three. Okay, the first one is monodelphous stamens. In this monodelphous stamens, all filament of the stamens are fused to form only one bundle. Okay, one bundle. This type of cohesion is known as cohesion type of anthers are known as monodelphous anthers or monodelphous stamens. You know, hibiscus roja sinensis. And this one of the tube-like structure is produced. Tube-like structure is produced. Style, stigma, and ovary. Stigma is divided into 5. Below the stigmas consist a number of yellow powdery-like structures are present in this. These are called stamens. But these stamens anthers are united to form only one bundle. At the tip of the style or below the stigma, every stamen is free. But the anther filaments are united to form only one bundle. This type of cohesion stamens are known as monodelphous stamens. Example, Malvaceae member. That one is China rose, hibiscus roja sinensis. Didelphous stamens. Okay, all filaments of the stamens are fused to form two bundles. This type of didelphous stamens are especially found in Fabaceae member. And this Fabaceae member shows 10 stamens. Anthers are 10. In this 10, 9 anthers are united to form one bundle. Another stamen remaining 10th stamen forms one bundle. Okay, this type of two bunches or two bundles are present in this didelphous stamens. Example, Leguminaceae or Fabaceae family members. In polydelphous stamens, filaments are united to many bundles, not one, not two, more than 3. Okay, many bundles. This type of cohesion of stamens are known as polyandrous stamens. You know, citrus species, and this shows 3 or more than 3 bunches are present. Each bunches consist more than 5 stamens. Okay, in this way 1, 2, 3, more than 3 are stamens filaments united to many bundles is known as polyandrous. Example, citrus. There are different types of anthers on the basis of their cohesion. On the basis of adhesion, anthers are either epipetalous, epicephalous, epiphylous, gynostegium. On the basis of their cohesion, these are categorized into monodelphous, didelphous, and polydelphous. Okay, every term is very, very important. It is a basic knowledge in botany. So listen carefully and practice thoroughly this type of technical terms in your rough book. The stamens in your flowers are same length or same height, but in some species the length of the stamens are variable. Suppose in Ocimum sanctum, Ocimum sanctum, Tulasi. Huh? In this source, didynomous stamens. Didynomous stamens. Didynomous stamens mean two stamens are short, another two stamens are long. This means two stamens are short, then the other two are long. This type of various length of stamens arrangement is known as didynomous stamens. This one is didelphous. This one is didynomous. Didynomous stamens. Example, ocimum. Mustard. In mustard, tetradynomous stamens are found. Tetradynomous means two stamens are short. The remaining four stamens are long. Especially in mustard, outer two stamens are shorter. Outer two stamens are shorter. The remaining inner four stamens are longer than outer stamens. This type of arrangement, this type of various lengths of stamens is known as tetradynomous stamens. You know, example, mustard. Is the information about Androecium. Okay, remember one thing. Some technical terms are introduced in this class, so the technical terms are thoroughly practiced in your rough book, like monothecous, dithecous, intros, extros, inserted, accepted, epipetalous, epiphyllous, epicephalous, gynostridium, monodelphous, didelphous, polydelphous, and also didynomous, tetradynomous. This type of technical terms are note down in your rough book and thoroughly practice. Okay, thanks for watching.